Today we're going to be using JCreator to create your first Java program. Most of you will not have very much experience in JCreator, so we want to do a really simple project to just kind of get your feet wet and to get the ball rolling. If you don't have a JCreator icon on your desktop, what you're going to need to do is search for it using the Start button down in the lower left-hand part of your screen, right here. If it's not in the list of stuff that pops up, all you have to do is type in JCreator and it will come up. You should have JCreator LE version 4.50, and that's what we're going to be using. So you just open it up. And it might take a little bit to come on. Okay. You may get a pop-up message that's like a daily hint or something like that. If you get that, go ahead and close it. What we're going to be doing is creating a JCreator project, and inside that project you're going to have a Java file. So to create the project, you go to File, New, and Project. You can also do Control-Shift-N right there, and that shortcut is given to you in the menu. So that's File, New, and Project. And for this class, the type of project that you want is an APCSA basic application. This is just a very simple type of project that we're going to be using. You just click on that and then hit Next and give it a name. And the name of the project you're going to create today is called Hello World, capital W, no space, capital H, no space, and World. On this screen, you are really going to want to pay attention to where you are going to be saving this information. The location, you want to click on the dots right here. And navigate down to Computer, and you want to select your H drive. And your H drive, mine is labeled L. Colbert, but yours will be labeled with your student ID number. Make sure you select the proper drive, hit OK, and you'll notice that this changes. The location is now H Hello World, the source path is H Hello World, and the output path is H Hello World. So that's that. All of that is going to be done like so. So we're going to hit Next and Next, Finish, and I already have something called Hello World, so it'll pop up, and I'm going to replace that. And Finish. Okay, and what you will see is a template that pops up. You have in your file view, you have your workspace, which is called Hello World, and it has one project inside of it. Here's the Hello World project, and then Hello World.java. In the code editor, what you're going to see is some stuff is in green, some stuff is in blue, some stuff is in black, and these all have different meanings. The green is called comment code, and it is not compiled. It's just there to give you extra information. So you want to come in and make replacements as you need to. Since this isn't APCSA, we're going to replace that with computer programming. Update the period. And replace your ID number. You'll also need to update your dates. Like this. And if you receive help from anyone, you need to document that in this top comment code right here. So that's that. Here you have comment code. Your project name will be right here, and that's the one that you determined. And what we're actually doing is we're going to be making a main method. We're going to be inserting code into the main method. The main method is right here. And so the main method is actually everything that is between this curly brace and this curly brace. This is a really simple program. What it will do is open up a it will open up what we call a terminal window. It will execute the code inside the terminal window, and you'll see what it does. But before we can execute the code, what we have to do is build it. To build, we go to the Build menu and we build File. And we can see our build output down here. It may take a little bit to come up. Right there. If there are no errors, it will say process completed. That means that the program is ready to be run. So we go to the Run menu and run File. And what we see is that code that we placed in the main method is executed, and we hit any key to continue. Now let's go back and go through this whole process again. I'm going to close this workspace, and you always want to close your workspace just to kind of keep things clean and from overlapping and overriding each other. And I'm going to go into my area really quickly, and I'm going to delete that whole folder. Okay. So again, if you don't have JCreator on your desktop, go to the Start icon and search for it, and it will come up in a little bit. Again, you have File View, Class View, and then this is your code editor window and your output pane down at the bottom. To create a project, it's File, New, Project. The type of project is an APCSA basic application, so you click and hit Next. You give it the name. The name cannot have spaces, and if it's multiple words like Hello World, the capital letter of each, the first letter of each word is capitalized. We change the location to the H drive. You may have to navigate a little bit to get to it. That's okay. Remember, the H drive is going to be whatever you use to log in. Yours will be your student ID number. Okay, the location changes. Your source path and your output path, which aren't going to mean a whole lot to you right now, are changed. Next, next, finish, finish. Okay, green is comment code. It's just there to give us extra information and to document the code that you do have. Okay, again, the public class should be the name that you've given it, and then remember everything that is inside the main method, which is right here, that's what's actually going to be executed when you hit run. So we're going to come in, give it that single line of code, system.out.println, like so. Then you build and build file. Okay, and I purposely put some errors in here so that we can go through and kind of work with some errors, because errors are really easy to sneak into Java code because it is so picky about capitalization and apostrophes and things like that. So we have right here, in your build output, it will tell you exactly what line the error is occurring on. If you click on the error, that line, it will go directly there. And what I forgot to do here is encase that message in quotation marks. So that is that. So we we make our correction and build again. This you can also use this icon to build. Once you get process completed, that means that there is no error, and we will go from there, run, and run file. And there you get that. So that is your first program called Hello World, and that is that for today.